right back. I'm just getting doggo situated. We will just take this where it goes. We might do Date with Death demo, but yeah, hope everyone's doing well and had a good weekend. Hello, mic check 1, 2. Welcome back, everyone. It's only been like 2 weeks. Welcome and everybody checking in. I hope the music volume is not too loud. And I just put some random shit again. Yeah. Had a whole bunch of family stuff before and then not feeling great last week, but we're back. We're back. And for those who have or have not noticed, yes, there is a minor name change. Thank you. Where did I put my water? Because I've mentioned for ages, I just didn't want to say what I thought about changing it to in case, there happened to be somebody who wanted to snipe it and be, a little bag of Richards, but right, I just wanted something that sounded similar to it since I can't actually nab AerinKei anywhere that's too, common. Thankfully, it hasn't really caused any. Everyone so far has been like, wait, yeah, that's you, isn't it? Yeah, because it's pronounced the same. And I'm showing up in their chat like I know them. They're like, oh yeah, it's you. Why is my drink not showing up? You little bitch. Thank you. So yeah, I was in between AerinKei, Kei, and Kay because those are the ones that sounded the closest without being like too long. And thankfully, because I was back and forth with Twitch support, and they were like, no, you do not forcibly have to change it. It will not automatically update for the emote prefix. Because if I was AerinKei1 when I was the original holder of AerinKei for the emote prefix, I was gonna be so pissed that I lost the fucking name to myself. Or God forbid, I was like number 5 now or something. No. Yeah, petty little thing, but that's kind of why I hesitated for a while, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but then I kind of like spoke to the person who made my logo and was like, what do we think? And they're like, yeah, yeah, no, won't be a huge difference and it will look fine. We're like, okay, cool. So yeah, hopefully that'll be done soon. They just had to very slightly redo the animation of it, so manual thing for the emotes. Yeah, thankfully. Because if you change like the whole name, like you're going from, I don't know, right? Like I play games 245, and then your name now is like Vampire Hunter 57. Like, right, that makes the sense for them to change. But if it's like, yeah, I went from like, I mean, I use like right the dumb example of like, hey, it's the same exact name that I just changed. But it's like Hunter 3 to Hunter 5. Like, bitch, shut up. So yes. I did only just find that out, but yeah. Oh, it's this stinky. Oh goodness. Has anybody blue child yet? Yes, again, minor change. I've been dying to get rid of the VT. I never wanted it there in the first place, but for those who were not around for the original lore like 3 years ago, my username was Sylvonbrion, because I was going to be a PokeTuber. Yeah, how'd that pan out? Um, right, I was just gonna go by like Sylvie or something. And then I got more into like the knowledge of like the VTubing stuff and having your own identity. Hello, Ham, look, we got the bros here. How's you doing? I heard the fast challenge is doable this week, potentially. Right, so then I just kind of got tired of like people would regularly trip over it, and I understand, right? It's a lot of letters, it's a lot of shit that you're reading in chat when things go by, like, but then I regularly just got called like, hey, can I call you like Umbreon? And it was like, that's not my name, that's a fucking Pokemon. I don't even look like that bitch. So I mean, I didn't look like this at the time, but like that I would have understood. Anyway, so I already went by Erin. Hello, frogs. Thank you for your lurk. I hope you enjoy your gaming. Uh, yeah, I just got tired of it and I wanted to be referred to as a name, but I didn't want to keep the old last name that I had. I did used to use two logos, which is one that said Sylveon that I designed, and another one that I also vaguely designed at the time. Erin Kosagi. We don't talk about the last name, okay? Once upon a time, once upon a time, I was a bunny rabbit. We don't fucking talk about it, okay? Anyway. Yeah, I didn't like right before I debuted, so to speak. I was like, whole lot of like controversy going on with like people using, Japanese names for VTubing and a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, I was not creative at all. I only took that name because people had like full names. And it's the first thing I could think of because again, I started as a rabbit. So, my name being like Erin Small Bunny was something. And leaning into the secret agent thing, I know she's breaking the fourth wall. Holy shit, there was never a fourth wall. This place sucks. We could barely afford the third one, and honestly, it's crumbling. So, right, I couldn't think of anything else, and I went, Erin K sounds fine. And then I just happened to find that if I put the AerinKei underscore VT on every single social site, it was available, so I just gunned it. I took it everywhere. It just happened to work out. And like when you say Aaron KVT, right? Like it flows nice. It's not bad. But having the underscore VT is like having TTV in your name. Absolutely the fuck not. If I can, afford to shed that shit. Like on socials, kind of like subtle plug, but like when you're streaming and you want to be in like somebody else's chat without having to have a different account, no, I didn't want to be like, hi, I'm in your chat. I got VT in my name. Do you want to check out my page and follow me? Shut the fuck up. Okay, okay, okay. Don't hold me at gunpoint to take care of myself. I will. Wait. Oh no, did my alerts go back to the regular ones? Because I forgot to switch sound alerts for this account. Or is that one just bored? Oh, fuck. Somebody mind testing one of the other sound ones real quick? Yep, the custom design for them all got fucked up. Ham! Thank you for the prime. I'll try to actually stream enough for you to. There's so many notifications popping off, I'm sorry. Oh god. Enough to make it worth it. Merry. Hey, look, it's Christmas in July. We're getting it in April. Happy 420. I guess it matches the green username. That is such a pretty. Like the difference in like the little like colors in chat. It's cute. I know my tail's blocking it half the time. It's Ghostbait. I know every damn time. Oh, I still have something on my phone that I need to take care of, but Where was the name? Right, closest I could get without having to like come up with. There were so many possible name ideas originally where I was like, what could I replace the K with? I looked up like the history of like so many names and their meanings, and I was supposed to be like a rabbit, a failed assassin, originally, and yeah, there was one that was spelled like Killith. I think it was like Killelyth. Yeah, say that 10 times fast. Um, there were others. I don't know what else. Oh, I don't think he was kidding. This is just a whole bunch of random shit where I ended up going, hey, logo person, none of these sound good. They're all really long and complicated. What if we just keep the K and we just run with it? It'll look fine, right? They were like, fuck yeah. I say this because I believe this was a different person that worked on the other one originally, and I don't want to say the wrong name in case, because I've had worked with like two or three people for this. Unfortunately, the person that made my stinger has apparently not been on Fiverr for nearly a year, so I doubt I can like hit them up and be like, hey, if you still have the project file, could you like just redo the stinger with this one logo? So that thing is probably gonna still have just the K for a while. The rest of it was I forbore. I was gonna say it and I had like a heartburn hiccup and I forbore. Fuck. Fuck. Oh right, I have a stream deck. It would be smart to use the buttons on. No, these are all tied to the app, so they should still work, right? Okay, okay, they still work. I was like, fuck, did I forget to change anything else? I ran to so many things to like update yesterday. Mind you, all of this was officially like in the middle of the night where I was like, I can't sleep. I've been like, is the name still available on Twitch and YouTube? That's the only thing that I really wanted. I was like, I keep going back and forth. I'm like, you haven't streamed in 2 weeks. Fucking change it now, and then if anyone else new finds you, the name will be there already. Stop pussyfooting about it. And so, yeah, we stopped pussyfooting about it. Here we are. I committed to the bid. Again, so far, no problems with people recognizing, still very close to the original, and right, just positive reception. So I'm glad I wasn't, turning around and going from like, hey, guys, I'm going from AerinKei VT to Monster Hunter slaying that pain 59. Because I'm not gonna use Satisfaction batting 69 after that. But right, for anyone who does celebrate today, while I myself do not, happy 24. I mean 42. I mean, fuck, I'll get there. 420. Oh, hey, hey, no, I was trying to scroll chat. I was gonna say hello, red, and then I forgot that I actually gave everyone their eye colors. I couldn't do the outfit colors. I believe this one was supposed to be purple. Because I can't really, in base form, I can change the template, like the editing of like the art model color thing, like for the outfit, but I would have to like manually switch models for that. Because the shirt counts as part of my skin, and I can show you what happens if I try to change the shirt color. Yeah, let's just customize. Why is scene lighting here? Multiply screen color. I don't think this is the right thing, but you get me. Like if I'm trying to like, oh, let me just like color this part of the jacket. Okay. But then if I go to like, hey, let me oh shit, I can't just take the shirt. I can't just oh shit. Yeah, everything is not great. Very not great. All right, should I finally try and catch up on chat before all of the messages are gone? No, I'm not gonna pokey rap style this shit. Once again, congrats on first. Aoida. Yeah, roll ping failed. I tried to go back in on the stream record and I edited the notification. I had to re-sign in, obviously. Yeah, thankfully all of the commands and everything are still functional here, but I changed it instead of just saying at penguins because that didn't seem like it was working. I copied the thing where it's like, the number specifics, where like you at the roll and then when you go to edit the message, it's just like when you have emotes in there and then it's like, holy shit, this is a bunch of string of fucking numbers. So maybe this time it'll function. Maybe next time I stream, it'll just be like, hey, I'm live. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please come go watch it, and it'll still get fucked up. So that's what happens when I tried to edit it from the at everyone. I don't know. I wrote it penguins, like ping, but penguin. So why the fuck aren't you working? God damn. I don't know, I hope it wasn't just a capitalization issue because, like, I will fucking write. You have no fucking idea. No fucking idea how much I will riot over that shit. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's in any real danger. They never are around here. Not unless she's in charge. Y'all are into that shit. I know we've also got a Quashi hanging around. We got Fools. We got Jade Lorcan. Obviously, I'm only calling out the people who, like, actually wrote something in here. If you redeem the Lork, I won't. Earth, thank you so much for the welcome back. It's nice to be back. I'm decently low energy because one hasn't sleeping shit. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, I bring this little rabbit out sometimes, and I brought her out accidentally, but she's so precious. I love her. Her name is Alice, like Alice in Wonderland. Because, white rabbit, rabbit hole, why not? What a cutie. Doobie Trolls, which is why I was hesitant with, like I was saying before, the name stuff. Absolutely. But hey, it all worked out. I don't know. I've been like complaining to my friends about it for like a month or two already. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So yeah, I desperately rely on like middle of the night me. If anyone happens to know Layla from Genshin, who's like, minor spoilers, has a quote unquote another personality. But like she's only awake at night and is like, I just exist here to like sit. I don't actually get anything done. Main girl just thinks that somebody else does shit. It's a weird thing that goes on with that, but it's just kind of like middle of the night me is like a different brain who's like, you know what? 3, 4 a.m. me is I'm gonna write stuff. I'm gonna rearrange my room. I'm gonna get all sorts of shit done. And I'm like, man, I want to fix my sleep schedule, but it's the only time I'm fucking productive. Completed it last week. Wait, you managed to do, was it the one at the school? You managed to complete the whole fucking challenge last week? I don't know why that, like, did not register. I guess because I went to say hi to the Forks. Well, we're blaming credit companies for incompetent coding. Cough, cough, ad system. Also blame Walgreens. Holy shit, their website is broken as fuck. I've had horrendous experiences, as is my family. Whenever we do use them, they've been pretty ass ever since all the ton of layoffs and the website and med system. Sometimes they won't register. Sometimes they'll say that it's already been picked up and they won't give it to you. And it's like, but I never even refilled this shit. What? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Better News love the Key and Peele reference in the announcement. Thank you, thank you. Uh, it's just such a beloved joke. It brings so much nostalgia and, dare I say, joy. So everyone also likes the joke. We all kind of have our little in moment of like, hey, streaking by while Erin, yeah, no. I'm gonna just cover that up real quick. Y'all didn't see nothing. Nobody is around here. Nobody's doing anything suspicious. We are a very wholesome community. You see how many piercings I got? That's wholesome. I couldn't resist the pun. Who's this cutie? Who's cute? I know for a fact it ain't me. Although you guys have like assigned me baby girl, I don't know how many times. So, you know, the tsundere will always be in denial. That's my name in some servers, like tsundere apologist. Because why the fuck would I not be a tsundere who tends to go for this tsundere dating sim motherfuckers? Listen. It's nice to go for the shy ones and get to be a little bit of a sadist, or when you finally get to win over the sun, it just feels rewarding. Right? Like in real life, that things are different and what's the word? Not consequences. When things are very specific to situations. It's the word I'm always using, god damn it. Circumstantial? Yeah, yeah. Circumstances are circumstances, but in games you want to feel like you won, a mission or something. So like, eh, give me the angry motherfucker. I'll win him over. They always got some sort of like trauma, but like, don't we all? Also, I do find it hilarious that ham has become ghost bait because frogs used to be bracken bait, which is a mood because the very first time I played Lethal Company, I believe it was with Phoenix, where I was just starting to learn the game and I walked in and I was like, ooh, shiny! And I took the fucking, was it the reactor generator thing with me? And not 2 seconds after, I'm running out the thing and it's like, wait, and I just turn around and it's like, in the arms of the angel, straight into the bracken who snaps my fucking neck. I'll never forget it. Prediction. What prediction? How long will the yap go? Hey, I know this isn't going to be different from any other night, but how about you go fuck yourself? We don't really have an itinerary today. I just wanted to catch up. If we do the Date with Death 2 demo, it would be nice. I have been holding off on playing it because so far everyone did enjoy when we would do the first Date with Death. I know I'm like never facing forward because I'm like reading chat over here, looking at the model to make sure things are working. Like, I know, the eyeballs, if they could split like the SpongeBob meme with the book, they would. Um, I see that prediction, bitch. I do. Again, if not, I haven't really sat here and done a chatting one because sometimes, I stream late or like with no warning. So, like, if things go silent, there's only so much I'm going to talk to myself because I do this because I want to catch up with y'all. And hopefully, I will have time and energy to also eventually hang out in my Discord again. Like the time that I definitely didn't test out Undertale before streaming it. What? No, I would never. Complete first time. Speaking of Undertale, I keep mentioning that I need to transfer that file over, and I did, and then I had to redo the PC that one time, so. Mm, bless my disc that got fucking fractured and had like two things in one, and I had to like reset everything. That was fun. Fucking reinstall Windows because it had 10 and 11 at the same time. 11 already wasn't functional. You think having two of them was gonna fix anything? I've kept 10 because I've had a metaphorical GUN to my head. The pout every time I drink water is so fucking funny. I'm just like, no, no. Look like I'm being a fucking brat. Which isn't far off from the truth, admittedly, but that's neither here nor there. Coming up with character background is such a pain. Yes, you get it, Ham. And that's why, right, I have been very transparent about it. I was like, why pick one thing? Also, who the fuck is Arain? Is Arain a cutie? Probably. I don't know. Never met him. Um, yeah, no. I was like, why become one thing when you could just be everything? Shapeshifter, why do you look like that? Why did your model change? Are you gonna have new lore as to like why you look like a deer? Cause I'm a shapeshifter, bitch. You got a question? Take it up with my fractured genetics. Oh my god, that's like You can't just ask people that, Kara. Mean Girls, anyone? And yeah, like, oh, like, why do you have like an idol outfit? Why do you look like a knight? What is this like cyber tech wear? I'm on a secret agent mission. Okay, I can't just give you classified confidential details, but I'm dressed up for my mission that I'm gonna be infiltrating. God forbid a woman has hobbies. I'm not out here redacting files, don't worry about it. I can't not joke about things every once in a while. Heartburn caused a squirrel. Basically the bunny assassin who tried to huh? In the anime. Okay. For those who haven't seen the lore, wink wink, right? Something rabbit hybrid girl abducted and they did weird shit and the genetics are all fucked up. Think like an Eevee, right? Where it's like could become anything. We have no idea. Like so much shit was tested upon, which definitely happened. So I got a little bit of everything. I can be anything. Yes or yes, but in caps. Okay, so the capitalists won. Wow. Surprise, surprise. Uh, yeah. So, was supposed to be, I think there was a whole lot of depressing shit where like a bunch of kids were kidnapped and tried to be like turned into like disposable assassins, but then like this one bitch was just so bad at it. They didn't bother to keep her. Like, hi, yes, that's me. We've seen how great I am at games, which definitely transfer to my very real skills. So yeah, early in back in like the days of the Rabbit Girl 3D model, I played Hitman and I was fairly bad at it. One of my IRLs at the time, a friend and coworker, would drop by to lurk and would be like texting me while watching it and being like, I cannot take any of this seriously. You keep hiding in bins. You're freaking out about getting caught. You fucked up the mission like 5 times on the first step. You can't even break into the house properly. I was like, hey, the failed assassin lore, all right? My little like wanna be your forager ass. Okay, I had black hair and pink eyes. Listen. I mean, I accidentally committed to the bit. What do you want from me? You don't have to play a character when you are the character. Blaze it indeed. Blaze it. Do I have? I mean, I got orange, right? Close enough. Why is orange not toggling? Hello? Thank you. Supposed to be 3D glass looking eyes because I can. My eyes do not translate well to changing colors, clearly, but got that orange cat energy. God, I love my eyebrows. I'm sorry, they're just so funny. I think Cheeto form definitely looks better like this, but also like the gaming monitor has like nice colors for it. When I look over at the regular monitor, I'm like, Jesus, this looks desaturated as fuck. Oh, get all this Cheeto dust off of me. And take me off of the 3D movie. I'm tired of this IMAX bullshit. Oh, just gotta add 69, 420, 666, 13 to the end of the name. Absolutely. Am I behind on chat? Not at all. As AerinKei. Oh, that used to be the joke I made all the time when I changed it to AerinKei. I'd be like, it's AerinKei and it's A-OK the guy. Because my original debut was on 6ix9ine. So, yes, it was a 69 joke, but also Pride Month. So, where'd the clown wig go? I got this. It's somewhere. Don't worry about it. It's somewhere. More colors. No. Is it under redeems? Because all I'm seeing here is, oh my god, I'm bald, but why is the tail still there? All I'm seeing is like retriever and RIP, she ain't dead, but she might as well be. Blue shell. RIP. I want to say it's under redeems. Like, if y'all could see this poor fucking screen. I mean, thanks, but at what cost? But at what cost? The rainbow hair doesn't look terrible, though. Like, surprisingly. Okay, look, I can do like the just the. I mean, obviously better with the wig because like that yellow portion that is just like up in the middle, like what the fuck? But it could look worse. Admittedly, there's like purple strands that like should also like be more present, but it could be worse. Buh, 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 buh. Do not want to get evicted. I don't know what's going on, but don't get yourself evicted. Can give yourself a sunburn. That would require walking out into the sun. Why would I do that? No, no, why is this thing got I'm so sorry. Why is there like music in my instrumentals? Yeah, Meryl. I don't know if that's PG. I don't know what we were talking about, but sure. And no, no, you're not gonna grab the tail. Leave it alone. You are getting very sleepy. Mm. I was like exhausted before streaming. Now I'm kind of wired, but I have been yapping for like half an hour, so that'll do it. Trying to get these wires to not all cross over each other. I'm trying to see if I can get things connected. Oh, our backup thing. Whatchamacallit? It's like the surge protector, but with like a little like backup generator kind of. Yeah, that came in so fucking handy when we were testing out Crab Champions like within the last week. I don't think my computer would really like streaming it. Not gonna be real with you, but yeah, yeah, our power like went out for a little bit and came right back. And thankfully everything was okay, right? I did not lose any of the necessary power in the room. PC Gen was fine, but crisis was I fucking terrified. The sweat. Brain why? Okay, you can finish the lyrics yourself, but you know, to the window, to the wall. Mm-hmm. To the yeah. It's all perfectly Gucci. Yeah, designer even. Yeah. I don't know where my sunglasses are. I've got too many fucking toggles. Too many commands. None of these on the actual model, mind you. Breaking news. Yeah, that was the news. Oh shit! Yeah, we'll just forever think of the little kid. What have you got there? A knife! No! Mother trucker, dude, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. Goddamn right, I'm into that. When aren't y'all? Also, hello. Thank you for the alert. Just as I was talking about the name of the rabbit. Hilarious. I mean, I might as well have changed my name to like Dark AerinKei because like I mean y'all are just here for her. It's fine to admit it. But she do be playing hide and seek because she's always out getting the milk. She's out there getting bitches, and admittedly, I regretfully admit she has incredible riz. Fuck her. Shrimper doesn't have an insert mention option, so you can avoid the bot being silly. Ooh, that might work. Will I remember to do that after stream, though? When I'm probably gonna have stopped streaming because I went brain dead just a little bit. Why is it so bad that you were summoned? I don't know. Because that means I can't really be a problem. You're always a problem. And you have the sword. What do you mean it's almost Japan time? Oh, oh. You did. It was not a good time. Oh, for the school thing. Again, I'm definitely not behind. What are you talking about? I mean, props. You probably got a fuck up a lot of XP for that. Much like, did you do it solo or did you end up doing it with Flash? Because, like, holy shit. And see why not never stopped you before? Exactly. That was definitely not PG. If you were talking about me casually throwing the word sadist out there, grow up. Doctor prescribed 90-day supply earlier this month. Walgreens website and the check system. No, the RX strips don't exist. Go and start and figure out what the fuck is wrong and see it perfectly fine. Walgreens is such a bitch about the 90-day thing. Oh my god. Mm. Mm. Depending on, since I've had different plans, things have changed with work or my situation or whatnot. Some of them will prefer Walgreens, sometimes it'll be CVS, sometimes they'll be like, go find, XYZ. I did get lucky that there is one where it's not like not every place is a physical pharmacy, or some of them handle like a lot of places have preferred to ship them instead of have people, come over to them. And I got lucky as shit that they're like, hey, we just need you to like sign off in the app to like make sure you confirm this purchase. Yeah, okay, cool. So you like admit these ADHD meds are for you? Cool. Okay. Here's your other stuff with that, and we will send it to you. And they are pretty quick about stuff. They have like a chat that I can speak to the people if there's any issue. Like if my insurance or a coupon or something didn't like function properly, they get around to it super quick. Only issue is that by the time that it fucking gets to me, the pills have been in transit for like a week or two. So I always have to remind my doctor, like, hey, I'm gonna need you to like send those in before I run out, because they're gonna take a while to get to me. So that's fun. But hey, support your postal system. Oh fuck, I'm gonna need to redo. I mean, to be fair, looking at, the far corner of my thing, like on all socials, I still am AerinKei, so it's like not wrong. The AerinKei will still be up here in the logo, so like, and it would just feel cringy to have. I know cringe is dead and all that, but do you think I want to like in the corner be like, okay, at AerinKei_VT, but also next to that AerinKei TTV? I do not like the usage of the word unalive, but it has never felt. I mean, who said that? I would never say that. Uh, who made you the FCC? The fuck? She did when I got the sword. Why wasn't I recording? Oh, the Bracken moment. I mean, we didn't know, and we still have so many of those moments that we still get pissed about anytime that, like, you hang out with friends. Not everything's streamed, but sometimes you gotta get together to test stuff too, to see if, like, it's something that would be, functional, possible, something you guys would like to, like, collab together on. And oh boy, me trying to not get the shit rocked out of me or getting absolutely terrified by lethal. I will say, I have not done the new update. I have heard that they added new moons and monsters and things, but we still need to get the quality of life mod packs redone. So a lot of that shit broke from when we did it for Halloween. Oh boy. Yeah, for those who weren't here for that, it is still up. Wait, was it? It might be up on my YouTube. I'm not sure. I think we had some circumstances of like sections I might have had to take down. So it might or might not be. But yeah, that was the first time I learned how to like mess with like my model and stuff. And I was able to change the outfit to orange. I was able to give Darkrin like how we had the fuck, what was the command for it? Was it pink? Guess I'll just go fuck myself. So it wasn't this, but I had the different streaks of like the black and the pink hair. Yeah, the last time I was here for Monster Care, it's him. Yeah, yeah, you'll remember that. That. So right, we basically had what we called Flaming Hot Cheeto Goth Mommy Darkrin. Because I mean, it was very like Spirit Halloween ass outfit with just like a little witch hat. But hey, it matched Lethal Company, and she looked good. Go play the games. What are games? I vote for keep yapping. We love the yapping queen. I just- my I don't know what I'd officially be called. So I'm not a boomer. I might be a zoomer. Whatever the term is, I'm gonna refer to myself as zoomer from now on because it's funny. And also as somebody who had to do part of, schooling, most of uni and all that online because of, the pandemic. Um, yeah. Yeah, had to do Zoom school a lot, so zoomer sounds funny anyway. Uh yeah, my zoomer ass. I just keep thinking of like, what's happening? So yeah, the yappening just gives me such a fucking throwback. Make everyone get around. Make everything to get around you reading. Wow. Goodness forbid I go start reading stuff during a visual novel. How am I supposed to get around reading, huh? Oh, also, I have not finished all of the endings for it, so I was thinking of potentially doing a date with us on stream again, but since we have done the entire story from start to finish, I'm not gonna exhaust everybody with it. They will soon be adding fully voiced, as far as cast. Yeah, you didn't hear anything. As far as the Grim Reaper's part. All right, I deserve the bonk for that one. You genuinely didn't hear anything though. But yeah, supposedly the other characters gonna be I thought it was just during like the quote unquote cutscenes and calls. It sounds like it might be the full thing, but I'm like, yeah, but the rest of it is typing, so like there's no way that the text messages are gonna be read, right? Anyway, the dialogue is fun, even if it isn't usually up your alley. We had a lot of people enjoy it, because half of the game is you and the other character kind of just being little shits to each other. So I do think it could be interesting to revisit the other endings I haven't done, because if anyone likes suffering, holy shit, I have not gotten the angsty ending yet, and I'm terrified because I saw the CG spoiler and I'm just not gonna handle that very well. My baby girl was my Shayla. Mm. Do the poll now because you misspelled Erin. Thank you, thank you. I know you got my back. You got Erin's back. Fuck, what would that make Darkrin's name? It's time to do everything for a reason. She would hit me if I did the poll with her actual name. And then just casually tosses in the bonk emote I made to specifically bonk. You and Flash got, and I didn't get around to making the rest of the group because I like lost the pro for that thing. But I could still make one if I really wanted to. I think I just ended up making the chat bonk one. I was like, good enough. I got tired of making these. Headmod does it anyways because she'd hit me back. Could I assassinate you any day? I mean, allegedly. Allegedly. Goodbye, Mama. What's up, Doggo? 1 second. She's huffing and puffing back here. Might just be that she woke up. She has decided to lay too far away from me to be able to pet her and is giving me the stink eye. I'm sorry, girlie. I am all tucked in with a heating pad. I am not going to be moving from this chair. You'll help me find it? What, the last fuck to give? Uh, it's not that the tiredness hit, but I don't know if it's just like the pressure in my head that all of a sudden went yoink, and I'm like, oh, I am buffering. Like, holy mother of buffer. Oh, Victor, things really use don't take part of the those that do, and that was my response. I didn't partake in the Michael Jackson court. Oh, not in the court case, right? Not the allegedly. Yes, the Jane of the Marys, the very cute shoes. Yes. Yes. No, nothing. Nothing going on here. Don't worry about it. Yes. No, I know I'm boring. Every time I've done, they're like, "Oh, the right purity test is going around," and everyone's like, "How the fuck do you have such a high score?" I'm like, "Cause I'm a loser." No, I just apparently I love to raw dog reality, and Jesus, does it fuck me over. I meant that I was the one. You know what? Fuck it. However you interpreted that, yeah. Uninterruptible power supply, aka UPS. Yes. I thought that was gonna be a joke about uppies. I'm not gonna lie. Did the school challenge solo and the voodoo doll came in clutch. Yes, yes, absolute. But I don't know how you do it. Here you go. You can enjoy I think it's exclamation sauce or exclamation saucy. I don't know. One of them adds to the counter. This bitch used to just like spam it every time I said something. We would have several by the end of this chat. Let's not even. I also haven't used the death counter in ages. Ham, we doing audio only this week? Oh. What is the closest one insurance accepts but could do CVS? I've heard CVS is a little more lenient with the 90-day thing, but yeah, it depend. Yeah, look at y'all putting me in the chair while you're planning all this fast shit. Hey, hey, I'm gonna go fully flash into being like, hey, these nerds were planning shit in front of me. We have to go out fast them, and then only to find out y'all are like there together and be like, fucking wow. I said I summon. I go summon Lucy and they lead it out. I'll make my own squad for you. To see how long it takes my dad to get his met. Oh. I'm gonna be the next Phasgo. I mean, if it's gonna be Darkrin, if it's gonna be Halloween Darkrin, in the arms of... Listen, I'm not immune either. Several Phas moments from the other day. Oh? You're really gonna clown me in my home, on my stream, on my birthday, with a birthday cake, with a birthday gift on my birthday at my clown party? Wow. The disrespect. I'm not summoning Darkrin for the rest of the stream. Fuck y'all. Also, very belated thank you for the alert goggle. I'm definitely not still. This is why chatting streams suffer. Because the amount of space I have to re-chat, I'm like, back to bully the shit out of you again. By the time that I've read this, oops. Goggles off to play Marvel Rivals. Not again. Ugh. I mean, it's such a great game. Yippee! Okay, are all the Rivals players gone now? Said it before and I'll say it again. I don't fuck with Rivals. I don't fuck with League. There's something else. I can't remember. Those are the big two where I'm like, absolutely not. COD back in the day was fun, but anyone who's like, I was hardcore in the lobbies. I know what you've done. I know what watch lists you're on. You're on thin ice, and the glaciers are melting. I never really did multiplayer. I just did like couch co-op. And by that, I mean my friends and I would, you know, Halo Juggernaut and COD go to like the Nuketown map and just, go around, blow shit up. TSA, FBI agent, all you lovely people. That was in a video game where things go boom because it's funny. None of that happens in person because all I do is sit around looking at cute outfits and claiming to write fanfiction. So anyway, Goggles off to be a little bitch and still at work and like people pulled something about Rivals. Thank you for the pets. Uh no play Rivals with me, need to buy skins. I mean, who would do that? Definitely didn't used to do that in Genshin and Overwatch. That'd be so cringe. Imagine. You can catch these hands. It's Wraith. These cans are, E for everyone. I mean, Fortnite is hit or miss. I guess they never miss or whatever, but I missed the Moon, so fuck it. All right, I did try the meal, and as we can expect of me and my hold my hand while I'll say this. This is a joke. We know what those are, yes. Me and my white girl wasted taste buds were like, holy shit, this has a lot of spices. Wow. So it wasn't bad, but it's not for me. I do think it's nice that, right, they're doing collaborations and having different foods, right, different flavors for people that enjoy it. We're getting, representation and things that are, aside from the usual. My favorite thing that they ever made, that I can't even find confirmation of it online, and I know damn well I didn't fever dream it, was when McDonald's did a collaboration called, like, sandwiches from around the world, and they're affectionately dubbed Canada Burger, which was like chicken. It was like a chicken parm with like a tomato sauce. I'm guessing it was like, how the like pink sauce or vodka sauce is kind of like an in between those. It was similar to that, and holy shit, it was like pasta chicken sandwich. It was so good. Never been able to find it to recreate it. They stopped that collab within like the month. They're they don't even have grilled chicken sandwiches anymore, so trash. KFC's like getting rid of, or already did. I was like, so nobody has like grilled chicken options anymore. Cool. Guess I'll just go fuck myself. Rotisserie chicken it is. Oh, Costco rotisserie chicken pretty good though. Did comp on stream the other day. Ugh. I mean, congrats, congrats. Sorry for lateness. I have arrived. Sorry for even more lateness. I'm probably rating this like 30 minutes too late. I am desperately like I'm like trying to catch up and being like, okay, this one's a command, this one's just audio. I can just me and Flash already be planning fat. I reach out about these things. Fuck yeah. No, not the ad break. You can join into bitch, I'm crashing. The fuck you mean? Trying to kick out that squad. I need the fuck. PP check. How did I forget PP check? How did we all forget PP check? Why did nobody remind me? I need to brag or pretend it didn't happen. D20 got an 8. What were you rolling for? I was like, hey, on a scale of 1 to 20, how likely am I gonna be, like, taken to the basement with dark? Got an 8, never mind. New donation for. I don't think I've ever had that proc on stream. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Chat, I'm playing Faz right now. You little shit. I don't want to become like a just Faz streamer, so I'm like trying to hold off. I was like, hey, we usually vibe Tuesday, Wednesday, or something. I'll figure it out. Ad starts in like a minute and a half, so probably assuming it procs, right? If somebody can tell me in chat that they confirm that it did proc, then I'll put on the BRB and everybody can go grab some water and go piss on the moon and all that. Yeah, sound good? Sound good. Zap check, fruity check. Ban for cause not bring Darkrin back. Me like fire, make rock. Overwatch. Yeah, I haven't heard that name in years. It would be really funny if I had like the little like hand and then just like the. But yeah, unfortunate. You're already on a few lists. Wouldn't be surprised, bud. Not allowed in Canada. Did you strangle a goose or something? Uh, try the no rush. Oh, huh? Oh, congrats. 7 stream streak, and it's just the game. Alright, where'd the fucking thing go? I just lost the game, and so did you. Congrats. We might be trying to do Snacker Pass again, for those who were not here for that previously. It was like Smash or Pass, but we had a tier list, and it was which Pokemon would we eat, how would we eat them, and what do we think they would taste like? And we had several. I don't even remember. I think it was like would eat, would like if I was like, on a desert island, like I had to. One was like no doubt. Yes, absolutely. You don't even have to like force me into it. Um, there's one who's like again, like if there was nothing else. And like an absolutely not, no. And then chat was I wanna say it was Hammer Wraith. Um who were just doubling down on like, yeah, I eat a muck. Yeah, give me a Beedrill. And we were like, okay, chat gets their own tier. And it's just like, okay, chat said they'd eat this, so have fucking fun with that. Yeah. You've had the meal a few times. You have like 77 cards. I don't want to hear it. Demon sauce is fire. Fries were okay. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the fries are good with a little bit of the seasoning, not the full thing. Because, like, that depends. You have to have, like, a large or something for, like, that to go over well. Because if you have, like, small or medium, it's way too fucking much. Like, at that point, it's like getting the ramen sauce and having, like, 3 noodles with the whole damn thing. No! Ads! Be gone! I should have snoozed it, but I did not think they would actually run through. Regular barbecue sauce with... Yeah, yeah, the regular barbecue sauce is good. I've been trying to find a dupe for it. Ramen barbecue does sound like an interesting combo, but I've seen when people add the ramen and there's a whole bunch of shit. So, what do we think is funnier? Let me go... Let me just check real quick. Are ads actually on right now? Before I continue to say things. Oh, so many hiccups today. Is this thing on? Not getting any don't see ads? Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna keep running my mouth. That seems to be my specialty. Um, so what do we think is funnier, chat? The fact that I was like, oh my god, I only got 3 inches? Or the fact that I went, who the fuck is AerinKei? Like when it's capitalized, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's me. And then when it's just like, okay, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm still gonna be getting called Airink, aren't I? No. The capitalization is so important. Fuck you. Yeah, yeah, y'all not getting real good stuff on the D20 tonight. A 15. Oh, Fast Ghost will be evil, I guess. Will the ghost actually be the ghost that it's supposed to be, or will we get wonky evidence? 3. I call cap. Jokes, I know the ads are going. Time to make Chef a Huh? Love to give to the ham category? Love the gift to ham category. Wait, what? Any? Everything's on fire. As a 4. I'm insulted. I think I've almost caught up. Holy shit. Okay, enjoy your lurk, traitor. Alright, I had to redo some of the stuff because I've redone emotes and like every command was like, it'd be like AerinKei lurk or AerinKei raid, and I'm like, fuck, it has the words written out because those don't exist anymore. So it's like, realistically, they're used on Twitch, but I also have them connected to the Discord for people to use. And it does piss me off that you can't use the follow ones. But it is what it is. bitch. At least you can use them around on Twitch, right? So there's something. What the fuck was that? My mouth was fully shut. I went like, what? How did that work? The mic wasn't in the. Hello? Shit, chat. I think I'm playing Faz IRL again. I think it was yesterday when I like couldn't sleep. And ended up doing, all of the AerinKei fuckery. I kept thinking Doggo woke up and came to get me because like she needed to go out or wanted to like come into the room, whatever. And I would keep hearing, Doggo paws or like a little claw. Like I heard something scratch my door. Bare minimum of 3 times. And I go over, I open the door, I just hear nothing. She is conked out several rooms away. I'm like, the first time I was like, hey, maybe I misheard something. I know, mama. After enough times of it happening, I was like, am I just getting trolled to keep opening the door for the fucking ghost? Like, vampires need to be invited in. This motherfucker, I mean, they might not even step over the salt. We might not even have evidence. Who has the UV? Hey, maybe that would have come in handy. Fucking ectoplasm. Please don't shut down my PC. As long as you don't fuck with the internet, you're good. I can give you food. My soul doesn't taste very good, though. It's fucked up like the rest of my body. I also probably, um, traded it in for something useless. Like a 5-star engagement. Or a limited edition chocolate. Those like double stuffed, it's like the real thick Pocky is like double dipped in like chocolate and has cocoa powder. God, those are so fucking good. And these like churro bites that they had that was kind of like a cereal. Mwah. God, some of the best shit I've had. Roulette. Hey, can I? 179 souls on the wall, 179 souls. It doesn't flow well, but you get me. Take one down, pass it around. Nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happened. You see, two things. One, it's rigged towards Phoenix. Always, always has been. I don't know why, but smart. Smart command. Good command. Good Sari. Uh, and two, whenever Viduv comes in here and is like, I'm doing the roulette, nothing. Hey, I'm gonna go get coffee. Hey, I've come back and I have my coffee. Bam. Those are the two instances where I know it will always be rigged. I live! Do you though? That did used to time everyone out for a minute, but then chat got real. Not chat. Twitch got all like, oh my god, yeah, people can't be getting like, banned or like timed out. I was like, the timeout is one thing where I'm like, what? I was like, the bans? Okay. It makes more sense. They want to know who's supposedly who is more likely to be doing. Again, what was the no? It's tucked inside my mouth. What the fuck? Oh god, I've done the Phasmo IRL, not fun when things are thrown at you. No fucking thanks. I mean, I know you've got some stories. I know Flash has told me some real creepy ones. Don't blame the ghost, I do the same. I caught up with Jack! I fucking did it. It only took, over an hour. But yeah, Flash, I know you told me, I think it was some other place where you were at, where you were like, yeah, the weird shit was always going on, and then, I don't know if it was like a hands on the night kind of, some shit where you were like, yeah, that story has stayed with me, because what the fuck? Listen, like with a lot of things that I do not have tangible proof of, just because I don't necessarily believe it doesn't mean I'll fuck with it. Because if I have no proof if it is or if it isn't, I'm not gonna fuck around and find out with something like that. Right? I'll make my jokes. Right, I'll see these like hot demon in animes and be like, hey, smash. But if you read the IKEA manual wrong and that motherfucker actually shows up in the middle of the night I'm passing the fuck out. Absolutely not. Just my mom's scared. Mama can't handle lizards and bugs, and I have to be the one to like kill roaches. Do you think she's gonna handle a literal demon? No. And Doggo's a big dog, but she is not protective in the slightest. Anytime there's a noise, she comes running, and I'm like, she's gonna protect. No, she comes and hides behind my legs. I'm like, so I have a literal child just made of fur. Got it. Hey, hey, I'm scrolling chat. You leave me alone. You stop zooming in. People are not getting this view. It's just because where I place the model, that's like always the first thing that happens. It's like, so you have chosen tit. No, I did not choose Twitch integrated throwing system because that fucker never worked for me. Everybody's like, oh, chat can throw things at me and like it detects the model. Well, I don't know whether it was like, ill, I'm not functioning for this bitch, or if it was like, no, I don't want to throw things at you, you're suffering enough. I'm gonna choose to believe the second one, because if it's the first one, square the fuck up. Meet me in the back of the Waffle House. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, I'm ready to fight. The bot 100% hates Phoenix and is justified in its actions. I've been back like for what, 4 streams? Anybody who hasn't been here before already is like, you have made a reputation for yourself already. Ay, ay, ay. Over half the KOs are, yeah. Yeah, again, it used to time people out for like a whole minute. And they would come right back and do it again. And again, and again, and again. I was like, if you don't want to be here, just tell me. Gosh. So I can ban you properly. And then they show up on an alternate account. That works. Yeah, sure, I can pronounce the full word though. We've got a lot more souls in chat. I mean, listen, I'm not a Grim Reaper, but my boy's about to be eating good. Streams? I've watched this person for 7 streams. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of saying that word. The bot took action on behalf of Karma. Do I still have? I do have my aura. Chat, look, I do have aura. I have many aura. I have impressive aura. I should have gotten the red one so it looks more like fire. But I picked the blue one because it matched with me, like an idiot. What layer are you on? Hold on. I might be able to. We might be able to change things up. Hold on. Everything just lags so bad when I'm trying to like see what my items are. Aura. Layer 24. Bet. All I gotta do is rewrite this shit. I feel like the red one just makes more. Oh, okay, shit. Hold on. So I got the blue. I got orange, red, and yellow. I mean, the Saiyan aura is usually yellow, isn't it? But the red one looks more angy, but the yellow one also kind of goes with the gold in my color scheme. I can attempt to run all of these, but they are going to look like shit for a minute there. Bear with me. Just chuck it on some random layer for now, it's fine. Okay, okay. It didn't load too terribly. It just hates being summoned. How are you working better than the blue one? Asshole? Okay, we got the orange, we got the red. I'm gonna go put on a fashion show for you guys. I feel so ridiculous. Welcome to being a VTuber 101. Leave cringe at the door. And also sacrifice your PC a little bit. Okay. So these together do kind of look like fire. I do like it. But I don't think running three of these, my computer's gonna love pulling all this shit up. So I'm gonna just make me smaller and fit here, and then it's like, I'm so angry. Like, okay, one by one. And I definitely don't have to go catching up on things again. I think the orange kind of just looks very highlightery. I don't think it's very worth, right? It looks mid. Will the right one be summoned? Wait. Okay, this one does look yellowish, but it does still also look orangish. It does give Saiyan aura, but it's also... It just kind of looks like piss, alright? I'm not feeling it. The red one fits for Angie, but it just looks like bad fire. Why does it just look better with the three of them? Oh, get back here, get back here, get back here. Getting pinned to the tail. That's so funny. So yeah, ignore me while I'm just like casually on fire over here, and this poor rabbit is just like another day in my life, I guess. Keep getting the bad ending. I mean, why do you keep replaying the game and making the same choices? So what are we playing? There is no game. We all lost the game, remember? Did I not? Is it making the wrong one bigger or small? No, it's because I'm not even on the right screen. Trying to make sure they're all like the same size. But then that one also got stuck on the tail and I don't know what's going on anymore. Trying to make sure they don't get stuck again. So what do we think? Are we... Now they look god-awful together. Okay. On the count of three, all of this will disappear, and it never happened. Never mind, that would also remove Rinion and the rabbit, so we're just gonna drag everything out of here, as a matter of fact. Remember. Something December. Never happened, there is no war in Bossing Say. Never happened. There is no war in Bossing Say. 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 Great! Thanks for enjoying your trip with us. Blue shell. Revenge has been attained. Are you table flipping because you wanted the roulette to get you for how many times now? So anyway, regarding games, I mean, clearly I've changed my name and therefore I am a different streamer. Therefore, I do not stream games. I do not know what games are. I have a social life. I touch grass. I've seen the sun. I know what a sleep schedule and a job jump scare, what work is. So, oh, that'd be so fucking funny to just have like a job application on the stream every time I say that. I mean, I think realistically, I'd be okay. Let's see. If we're gonna do the meme right, girl failure, girl boss, and fuck, what was the command? Yeah, and baby girl. Like, I think, given the OG3, I think that's how this goes. Say something. I'm gonna call your bluff. You're full of shit. Actually, a doctor actually told me that to my face once. Because I had tummy issues. Yes, I know. TMI. Listen, it's a really old story and it still makes me laugh. Like, oh no, doc, things hurt. You're full of shit. I was like, oh my god, you're so rude. I have a child. I was like, no, get this child more fiber, literally. I'm like, oh fuck. So, yeah, very funny childhood story. So, what are we playing? Good question. It's like fucking 10:30 p.m. Do I start something at this hour? Or do we just yap for a little longer? Do we just yap? I don't think there's anything else I need to get done because I debated like a productivity thing, but I'm like, I already reached out about the logo. I already redid stuff. Right, I wouldn't have been able to stream if I didn't fix, the account bullshit. Ooh, I have been meaning to whack down stuff. From my Steam wish list. So, is maybe I just sit here, read through shit, and we like yay or nay it? Up to y'all. If not, I do gotta get this shit done anyway. I've got like 400 things on there. Hey, it's better than when it was like 453 of them. Yeah, that went well. As far as the ghost hunting goes, probably not tonight. I don't want to burn out on it, but I also don't want to be like the only thing I stream. You get me? So I've got mixed feelings on that one. Oh, my arm hurts. I might have a friction burn. From what? I don't fucking know. Where the hell would I get like my inner upper arm? What the fuck? Also, do the chaos that is played up. Oh, right. That thing that was supposed to happen and did it. Okay, the other thing, funny that you mentioned that, and it somehow reminds me of this. Because Jade and I were planning to do some played up stuff, and last week things just didn't work out. So Jade and I were supposed to do Portal 2 like a year or so ago, but that didn't work out because something happened to her cat, unfortunately, with potentially having like taken meds that could have, or like dropped a pill, didn't know where it went, and it was like a very scary, like it was not a great time. So we still haven't done Portal 2 because neither of our health issues want to like, pick a day to give us a break. Um that, doesn't counteract the other. Like we still gotta get back to that. Also, I need to play Portal 1. I don't know how long it will take, but I've never done it. So if I would like to reschedule that, I should potentially get around to that soon. Yeah. I don't know how much of it's necessary, but listen, all I know is the cake is a lie, and I want to know why. This cake ain't no lie, but y'all don't get to see that. Let me see. Regarding that, the portal deal there. Oh, right. That's also the infamous story of when we were trying to plan a backup collab that day, and the game that had been brought up was, hey, why don't we test exploding kittens? And then somebody brought up, hey, maybe playing a game about exploding cats when somebody had to make sure their cat doesn't, I was, oh shit, yeah. Also, when we finally did try the game like 2 years later, it's not for me. We didn't vibe with it very well. Like I'll just stick to Jackbox and the Cards Against Humanity, yeah. Which speaking of, I would like to do Jackbox again, but it is not a great thing to trust you know, an unspecified audience with. So better as a collaborative effort or like a Discord night thing, which we were supposed to do before, but with time zones that kind of doesn't work out so great. Do approve of at least one game you have on your wish list. You know how many things have gotten piled over there in the last couple of years that I haven't looked at? I treat that shit like a watch later. I go, hey, whatever. Split Fiction. Oh yeah, that one sounds fun. I remember we did It Takes Two. It only took like quite literally 2 years to finally finish because of how, often we were able to meet up to do the thing. But, right, Owl and I finally did get a finish. It Takes Two. Split Fiction does look fine, but not like $60 for my broke ass phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where was I? On Cloud fucking Nine, probably. This is the one day I can blend in because while I do not partake in the 20 of the four, my brain acts like it. So, ADHD haven here. Not 60, but it's not much better at 50. I don't know. I thought the base price was that. Anytime I've seen it on a sale, it usually isn't. Like, again, it's still relatively recent. It's not that these things are not worth, like the time and effort and things that were put into them if it is a game that, was not just like, AAA being like, hey, here's like the first 10% of the game. You're gonna have to buy the rest in DLC patches. Cause go fuck yourself. But yeah, Steam sales are notorious because things are expensive. And it's right, whenever you can get a bundle of like a bunch of games for the price of one, or if you can get a game that, was like $20 instead, fuck yeah. Right, I was supposed to do Yakuza 0, but it just won't fucking capture. I managed to snag that for like $5. It's still expensive as balls on PlayStation. Hell no. um, can remove Tales of Symphonia from your wish list. This one's a shitty port of the PS2 version. It's just blood. Hey, how are you? You're just going through my fucking list. Hey, 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 this was supposed to be brought up on here. Hey, hey. Dug that couch into like the smooth brain and is, hey, wait, I can hear you walking around between my ears. I need to finish some Infinity Nikki stuff, but I know that those who are usually around here do not really care for it, and it is something that I do very much enjoy. However, by PC, running it, streaming it, and a model. Ooh, that's time for the PNG to shine, baby. Uh, but yeah, sorry, sad to hear about Tales of Symphonia, assuming I even remember what that is. Mm. Oh, is that, is that the one that they had redone for? I think it's one of the ones that I snagged on the Switch. Oh, Grease was another one that I had been working on, or like had tested on Switch and then like had gotten on Steam to try and play it on here, cause during a heavy couch co-op phase with, someone who's no longer in my life, but we did some of It Takes Two, or did we? No, I think we finished it. Mm, was I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Detroit Become Human. It was like Beyond Two Souls. Okay, that one was really fun. I don't right. That one does not have online multiplayer, so I would probably just have to play the shit out of that by myself. Yikes. Um. So, what's another one I was gonna? Well, as far as Grease goes, right, it's a single player game, but because I had it for the Switch, I came up with the harebrained scheme of, hey, what if we each take a Joy-Con and we turn this into couch co-op? Because one of us controls the button, one of us controls the movement. Trying to time that shit, especially as someone who is was a dancer with a rhythm gaming background, and then the other friend being like, I can't even do a 1 2 3 4. Trying to time those jumps, god awful, but hey, it was fun. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not seen the model before, we got this and we got this. The outfit does not change because I was fucking broke, but appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you've been well since Dread's stream earlier, and I hope you remember to get some food. Or that Neff did. Uh, See. So what I'm hearing is we need to get Yapped and Queen a new PC and networking equipment in this economy. Oh, that's funny. PC chan. I mean, I have my specs somewhere. You know, somewhere in the about. Um, I mean, it's pretty okay. It was like around a 1K build at the time. She runs high. She's not high end, and I kind of regret at the time not having splurged a little more, and then because I didn't know how much I was gonna end up getting from the rest of that sponsorship, I could have just, doled the rest out myself over time. So yeah, I kind of regret not having struggled through paying off a 2K build, because now good luck finding parts where that computer isn't like 8,000 fucking dollars. This is in USD, but Subbar pizza and then made ramen like an hour ago. I've been craving pizza so bad. Everyone just keeps coming in like, hey, I had pizza. I'm like, I'm so fucking hungry. Because I made some noogies. Yes, yes. Safe pre-stream food where it should fill me up for a bit, but also not cause tummy issues. And then, everything got delayed by it not letting me log in and having to do updates. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but every time I boot it up, Stream Deck is trying to do the same update that it has already done. Whatever the number is, like 4.3.1, every fucking day it wants to do the same update it already has. I boot up OBS, it wants to do the same update that it already has. And then Stream Elements, which is what allows me to see the chat and, whoever like followed, rated, whatever, also wants to do the same update that it already has. So what in the fucking Groundhog Day is going on? I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. If I could afford to, I would, wouldn't we all? And I will always be pro. Hopefully not. Hasn't been in the mood to eat. Been making sure we get food in us. Oh. Hopefully able to get a little something, a little sustenance to keep going. Yeah, some food pizza on the way. I'd hope some food pizza and not some Play-Doh pizza. Oh, right. All of that was because of Tales of Symphonia. I don't remember if that's the one that I did end up getting on Switch. That's why I ended up talking about Grace and some other stuff. There was a couple of games that were like 5 or less at the time. Hold on, I do have my Switch nearby. Are you still? Yes, you are still on, because like 2 weeks ago, my friends came over and we played Mario Kart and Mario Party, and that went exactly as you'd expect. We had a group therapy day. Holy shit. I mean, that was needed, but like, man, I love my friends. I just worry for them. No, Nintendo Switch Online, I'm not buying you again. I barely played this thing. Oh shit, the store background looks so nice right now. The fuck? I just hate notifications. I needed to close this shit out. Um, Let me see. There's a couple that I got that were decently cheap. Oh my god, Suika game. Does everybody remember when that watermelon game was fucking everywhere? Pico Park we did at one point. We have not finished Pico Park 2. I have to see if I would want to continue. I don't know if Estelle is still on board. So it was Greece? Oh, Valkyria. Because I had like Valkyria Chronicles. I want to say it was like the first and the fourth way back when on my PSP. I had like nothing but game demos back then, honestly, and I just played the shit out of those. I think TMNT and some Sonic game. I had like maybe 2 or 3 actual discs. Everything else was me using it for like the good radio. It had like worldwide radio. Good shit. Dissidia Final Fantasy. I played that demo to its death. Unfortunately, whatever they have remastered and ported over since apparently is absolute shit, which breaks my heart. Um, So yeah, I think it was Valkyria Chronicles, which I attempted to, and I got stuck on one mission, and I have not finished since. Greece was good. It's just parts where you kind of get very stuck. So would I reattempt it solo? I'll see. I'll see. And I'm still looking for the other one. Never mind. I am completely talking out of my ass. It was Shining Resonance Refrain, which I heard mixed things about, but it was under $5 and the music was so banger, I figured, fuck it. I mean, I did play the demo for it. I was like, I could leave this on just as BGM. It is that good. And if I ever want to play it, sure. Right, like, it's there. I have a bunch of random demos on here that I don't even. Valkyria Chronicles 4 demo, so I do have that. Disaster Report was also a mess of a game that I played with Maddie, where it's supposed to be like a disaster relief, kind of like there's like earthquake, and this girl's trying to like go around and like check in on everyone and like save people, and but it's just kind of memey because it's so jank, and I'm like, and like I know it's supposed to be a serious situation. But when she's out here like crawling under buses and like chasing kids down the street and it's running like very like we also before we knew anything about the game just gave her like very like neon green hair and like we made her look fucking wild. So RIP to our homegirl Meadery Mad City. That game was funny, but it was never in a decent enough sale to justify it. Cause it running like that and asking for like 40, I am so sorry. But got it Lunchable pizza. Oh, those are like so soggy. Which, speaking of, anytime we get takeout, I have to immediately run and remind mom, like, hey, we need to open the container of this thing immediately, or this shit is going to get soggy with its own steam. Um, yeah. And I've been telling her, preaching about my trick about just putting the food in the air fryer for a little bit, because it, like, if it has gotten soggy, dries it out a little bit, so it kind of brings that, like, crispiness back. I've done that with a lot of food. Putting something like trying to revive a grilled cheese in there, not a great idea. It dries the fuck out of that bread. Putting something like fries or chicken with, let's say like, you order something from Panda and you have like some coating to it. Breading, there's the thing. And it's like fried, you put it in there, mwah, delicioso. And she's like, nah, I don't wanna. I'm like, like 1 minute, 3 minutes. You don't have to do a lot. And then she finally tries it. She finally tries it yesterday and is like, oh my god, it's the best this food that I've ordered has ever tasted. It's so good. It's immaculate. I'm like, gee, if only I was telling you about this hack for like the last 2 fucking years. So anyway, I get bragging rights now, and she got good food, so we both win, except I win more because I will be bringing this up again when I get doubted, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you're doubting the picky eater who learned to resuscitate food with nasty textures. The fuck is a taster? Remember to taste your food. So yeah. Maybe trust your gut or trust mine. I don't know. Grace's was originally on the Wii, I think. Grace's F was a PS3 port. Oh, also the very real fear of like the ads having not hit the way that they're supposed to, as per Twitch's fucking schedule that they never work, means that everyone's had pre-rolls. Which is the whole reason we run the stupid 3-minute thing, so we get them out of the way in one go. We take a little break, and then people who come into the stream don't have to deal with pre-rolls. I know how fucking annoying those are. And unless you get like a 10-second one, going in to say hi or watch someone for the first time, you get like a minute's worth. Ain't nobody putting up with that shit. Every 10 minutes, you get another 30-second. It's frustrating as hell. Right? Every once in a while, just do like the minute and a half or the 3 minutes, get it out the way, and then we come back and we don't gotta deal with that shit. I'll be real with you, I am so fucking lightheaded right now. I've been like hiding quietly in my room these days, and holy shit, talking this much. Because I have to read chat, I have to talk. This is not the same as a VC or a collect. Oh, yeah. Also, the heating pad might be getting to me, but like, when you need it, you need it, you know? I'm just grateful my model's eyes are good enough at tracking where it's like, mm, you can tell. For anyone that knows me IRL, they do know the claim, the validity to my claim, excuse me, where I say VTubing nerfs me because I am so fucking expressive with like my face and my body. Yeah, it's kind of a Latina thing, but also just, uh, so, not the fit. Uh, yeah, yeah, you know, not about to set up a like 4K rig or anything, so it is what it is. I do like that the V Bridger is giving me a little bit more range, right? Where I can like, boop. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Let me just casually boot up my Steam, find all of you already on Fez. No, Ham is playing though. Unless you fuckers. You're playing on Invisible, aren't you? You little. Oh shit, I still have that other thing open on here that I gotta go to. Yes, yes, as a matter of fact, these three are off playing Faz without me. You little hoes. I'm gonna go play without you too, the fuck? Hey chat, solo Faz? How long have we been? Okay. I don't want to overdo, run myself into the ground. This is supposed to be a potentially 2 hour. Uh, so because I'm starting to feel lightheaded and have a headache, no, it has nothing to do with the fast, genuinely. I'm trying to keep an eye on things where if I do switch to something else, maybe we'll do an extra hour, but as far as just chatting alone goes, I know it's getting later, so people are gonna have to like, pop off work things, so it's gonna get a little quieter around here. And that means that I'm gonna have to talk more to fill up, the space. So I'd rather have a voice. So, right, I'm just trying to play things by ear because I'm trying to see if, Wednesday and oh, also part of the reason why I'm thinking about not today and the Date with Death demo 2 is not voiced, but the original English VA out now, of course, it drops now. Because I was gonna say that's one less thing that I would have to read, right? I would get a little bit of a break while the character is actually voiced. New name, same cutie. Vault! Hello! Uh-oh, they in trouble. Thank you for the headband. Yes, yes, absolutely they are. Haven't done solo Faz in so long. I've tried solo Faz very, very rarely, and holy shit, I'm ass at it. So hey, if you ever wanna hop on, you let me know. Apparently that's the game that's hip and happening now. Everybody I know, we're like, hey, do you want to throw this on in the background while we just talk shit and go get like, bent by this fucking ghost? And okay, bet. Like that shit got hands and they love to reach for my neck, I guess. So, I mean, listen. Um, there's a lot of things that you can take with a grain of salt. I don't think this one needs that. Because there is a difference between choking and strangling, and the former can be fun if done safely. The latter, Carl, that kills people. You know, so maybe don't use both hands. Let me see if I got Steam updates to get done. Take with a grain of salt, but that's because I left salt on the floor. Okay, but was there disturbed salt? Because if there wasn't, it might be a wraith. But if they did disturb the salt, remember to grab the UV, because we need the evidence. And if it has an extra finger, it might be an obake. I love how I keep talking about this like I know. Like, I've definitely learned about the game, right? But with the confidence that I speak about things now, I'm gonna bring this up every time because it is so fucking funny. I was talking about Lethal earlier with hesitation, like, I don't know, surviving and those, like, those monsters and shit, but can you tell by audio only? What the fuck do you mean? Did you just, like, cover up your monitor and be like, okay? Or are you guys actually using game chat? Because, hey, it's fucking wild. Why they're not sure the evidence where the grain was? Let's just say the ghost did more than play peekaboo. Oh my god. Okay, we got like, was it Scary House over here? Like, Haunted House? I think it's Scary Movie and Haunted House, and I mix those together. Either way, peak comedy. I actually don't think I've seen any of the Scary Movie ones, the parody ones. So hey, if anyone wants a Discord movie night, let me know. But I know Haunted House was wild, where they both are like, yeah, oh my god, you were like so wild last night, honey. And they're like, yeah. Both of them were sleeping with a ghost and didn't know it. I mean, hell of a threesome, dare I say. But you didn't hear it from me. Uh, Noted, gonna watch those soon because the new one's coming out. Is it? There's so much stuff coming out. When was the last time I was in theaters? Good question. I remember watching Endgame. Oh, the Wild Robot. I think that's the last thing I went to go see with Dad. We haven't gone in a while, and I used to do like the discount. I used to go on the discounted days. Congrats on the blue shell. Seriously though, what does audio only mean? You can't just pop in, say that, and then leave. You can't just twerk all over the. You know what? I could throw it back too. The $5 Tuesdays. Yes. If nobody got me, I know $5 Tuesdays got me. Just the glow around it is so funny for the fucking emotes. I used to see so many movies in the middle of the week. I probably went after class or something during, I don't know, uni. Mwah. I think they go into the house and can only use the game audio to figure out the ghost. Oh, so is the challenge, maybe they're trying the weekly challenge. Done so many random challenges like that? Ah, good question. Because whenever they have the ones where it's like, no evidence, I'm like, Jesus Christ, no thanks. Well, I know I'm either whenever I do group games or things that require, skill, I know that I'm either oh fuck, I'm the one who plays it safe, therefore I am the survivor and the whole run depends on me now. Fuck. Or, hey, I'm the weakest link, so I'm gonna go and do stupid shit because I wasn't gonna survive anyway. They're not in the game, but more like a Nuzlocke. Gotcha. Van Princess. On occasion when there's four of us and I'm like eating or some other shit, but when there's like two or three of us, no. When you and Ham are out there doing stupid shit and someone needs to survive so that, we can actually be able to put it in the journal, and I'm not trying to lose 50% of my EXP off. What? Yeah, I'll stay there because to be fair, also we have gotten so into trying to do like the perfect runs where before we would just like, okay, we figured out the ghost, get the fuck out of here. Now we have gotten out of nowhere, like, okay, we need five perfect, like unique pieces of evidence. We need, right, we're like on professional, we need which means we have less deletes too. I think it's 5 pictures, 5 videos, and 3 audios. So you have to like, take the pictures, grab with the camera, video record, and then take like the sound recorder, but they all have to be unique and you only get 3 deletes. So out of those like 13, you better not fuck up. So everybody's running around pulling their bullshit, and I'm sitting in the van looking at the camera, being like, all right, I will capture the videos. I will do this. I got this. I can click quickly. And it recorded through. Oh, that's what I need to go fix in my Steam review. Bitch, get back here. Because we've been talking about things that were like, some things need to be fixed a little. And that was one of them. That whenever you like have evidence and you record it, if more than one thing happened and it decides to record the duplicate one instead of the new thing that you got, oh, we get hated. Hated. Where is... I know I left a review for you. Where the fuck is it? No, I'm not getting Escape from the Backrooms bundle. You. Overwhelmingly pause. Where's my review? I'm trying to edit it. Huh? Huh? Oh, here it is. This will require a brief amount of reading. Bear with me. I just need to figure out where to slot this part in. I just look over and see you try doing that in the prison, and with the last thing I just said, that did not go well. Not for the not so TLDR. No, let me just put this little line and be like, edit. The video recording portion should allow you to confirm when multiple occurrences, I mean, have been recorded sounds, when the recording portion has recorded, but it's recording, like, but anyway, recorded. Have been recorded in one recording. I'm just gonna say in one take. No. How do I word this? I did one where I had to turn on all the lights and water in the house before I could start hunting the ghost. Oh. We tried turning on too many lights and then the shit would just break. I thought that was a 69 joke. Is that literally just like the... I mean, I might as well at this point. We've joked about Faz so fucking much during the stream. I was like, it's gonna be chatting and we're gonna be cozy, and everybody's like, okay, but what if you get fucking bent by the ghost? And I'm like, can I just go through my Steam 69,420? You know what? Fucking blaze it at this point. Almighty Blaziken. If somebody hops in before I do, RIP, GG's. Can I also say, I always thought it was like GG apostrophe S, as in like, like good games or something. And then when I found out GGEZ, I was like, is that what people have been saying all this time? And I'm out here writing GGS and going, that sounds like half of a word I shouldn't be saying. I'm just gonna use the GG. Source code. Oh, I found out about those the hard way. Because people would post a lot of those about Genshin in the early days. And I was like, oh, this is like a comic that they're... Let's just say if you were around in the early days and you know what happens with poor Barbara in the back of the church. We're all a little traumatized. It's fine. Mona, oh god, no, that, and I think it was Was it albedo slime potion or something? That was one where everybody was morbidly curious. What is this thing referencing? And then that one was a story, but holy shit. Yeah. So, wholesome game. Was there a hotel? You know what? We don't talk about it. We don't need to. It's fine. Enough people play Genshin one-handed as is. More than enough shit out there. I just don't want to see my homegirls with the Haley Turtles. Let me. I forgot the word. It's not self-reflect. Fuck. Let me do it for you. Wait, self-insert. There we go. Right, let me. That also doesn't sound great given the context, but like, if it's Yeon, if it's Yula, if it's. There are somewhere like visually speaking, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, Raiden, Yao, Yae, oops. Who the fuck is Yao? Listen, all I'm saying is sandwiches don't always have to be like BLTs and burgers. Sometimes it can be two hot characters because I've got two hands to hold their hands. Anyway, don't look at my deep space history. So the video recording portion of Faz, while we are still actively editing this, yes. The video recording portion should allow you to confirm when multiple occurrences have been recorded in one singular instance. We have been unable to, I mean, not only that, the key that gets stuck in the porch and shit, complete several runs, many runs. I don't know. I just, whenever I write, I'm like, you know, me talking, I'm like, oh, hey guys. When I write, I'm back in, you know, my school days of like, this needs to sound fucking professional. Half the Steam reviews are like, I played with a ghost and it killed me and it scared my friend. And then it was fun. And I'm over here like, actually, I would like to give this game a 7 out of 10. Regularly, I might have given it a 7, but the recent bugs have made this so incredibly unspectacular that I must say it has not been the most welcoming experience that it used to be. You know, the newest rework seems to have made several things wonkier, one might say. Please take this with a grain of salt. The video recording portion should allow you to confirm when multiple occurrences have been recorded in one singular instance. We have been unable to complete several games and have achieved perfect rounds due to the... Yeah, so there's a difference, clearly. The Xbox reviews. Oh my god, if you have not read the Xbox reviews for Phasmophobia and you need a good laugh, please do. I think we were laughing for like an hour straight. I was just checking out the VOD from last stream, and oh god, I feel both pride and abject horror at the fact that I was like, nah, I don't want to choose Hantu. This feels like a mimic, and it turned out to be a mimic. God, we had such jank evidence recently where we're like, okay, we actively obtained this, this, and this, right? Like, let's say it was the evidence for like Hantu, and it wasn't even a mimic situation. They were like, it was a phantom, and we're like, what the fuck? It's like it rejected the book. Right? Like we didn't get UV, whatever the thing is, and then it's like, but it never like but the so but it stepped in the no, it's a wraith because we said so. And we're like, okay, you know what? You're right. We got the same ghost 17 times and we stopped trusting it, and well. First game going, this is a banshee, and then not trusting my gut. Right? Because if you're not the target, sometimes it's hard to know. And then half the times we don't, because in the second that I finally run in there, fuck you, ad break. Um, the second that I run in there with the paranormal, she starts being all, "Hey, oh mama, let me whisper in your ear," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck, these bitches just love me." Mm. Okay, that was great. Um, yeah, fine. Let me finish this damn review. In the meantime, I mean, okay, where's the prediction? For those of you that are around, and I would like to remind everyone at all times, things like predictions and polls. Oh, that's what I meant to do, a poll. Thank God I said words out loud. How about you hit that play button? How about you mind your fucking business? Okay, so what I was gonna say before this fucking thing starts, you can continue to lurk. The poll and predictions and things will not out you. Usernames are not put, so if you would like to give input, you are actively listening, you were just like quiet, you would rather not, right? I just want to remind people, you can do all of these things and still remain completely anonymous. I don't know if there's a way to look at it. I don't know most of these things, but I also do not, right? For everyone's just like, right? Typically, the only way you can tell is if you like voted for something in a prediction specifically and you put something in chat, next to your name will be the number of the thing. But so long as you do not chat, it does not rat you out. Therefore, right, if you were the type to lurk and like not say things, right, just a full on quiet lurker, I would like to give you peace of mind. If you would like to put any input, specifically, right, in like polls where we're trying to figure out what to do, you can absolutely do so. I will not say a fucking thing. I will appreciate the input, but also if you would like to lurk quietly, I'm not gonna give you shit for it. Right? 2 billion people you could be watching. You chose to hang out with this goober. I'm blessed. But yeah, I don't know if the break is actually running because it beat me to it. And now it's not gonna let me run the fucking break while it claims to be running one that everybody says is not functional. So there goes my dehydrate break. Fun. Oh, fuck, right. I have to just hit pull and then go take it from there. I forget these things. Okay, cool. I will let this run for 2 minutes. The poll is just going to ask, should I play Faz and we stream it for a little bit, or do we just, keep chatting? If we do, right, it probably won't be for much longer. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure about doing the Faz because again, mm, the head is giving out. That doesn't sound great. You know what I meant, the brain. No words can be used that don't sound bad. So at this point, say all of it. Right? Other day I said on purpose just to freak mom out. It's so hard I couldn't finish. She was like, "What the fuck?" So words, words. I meant that I was, which is technically physically impossible, but the look on her face was still worth it. Just like when she decides to go, "Hey, let's change the temperature on the thermostat," but she wants to fuck around and find out and goes, "It's 69 me," and I go, "Okay, I'm gonna hand you a Three Musketeers and go here. We just shared a threesome," and she's like, mm. So yeah, fuck around and find out. Um, yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Just to say, stream shouldn't go on for more. Oh, I have an appointment tomorrow. I usually don't love doing streams that are only two. I try to aim for like 3 hours, but I might have just talked out of my ass. I mean, 1 more hour would be midnight. As long as I cut it off at midnight, right? Okay, listen, stream's gonna be a max of 3 hours. Like, for real, for real. But whatever it is, if we do Faz, I will give you 1 hour of Faz. You got like another minute left. There's only like one vote so far, so. Now I see your numbies, but. Um. Thing I was writing. Several challenges are perfect runs due to duplicated evidence we did not choose to save / record. And has caused us to run out of deletes. That doesn't sound right. Sure, whatever. This is a hell of a run-on sentence. Due to evidence, we did not choose to save record, and has caused us to run out of deletes that were entirely out of our control. And then just in all caps, please fix the record video recording evidence. I'm not gonna bother finding an emoticon for this right now. Update review, and as always, copy the information in case I need to paste it again because something got borked. Cool. I reviewed this game on April 15th and updated on the 20th. That was like 5 days ago. Oh shit. I mean, to be fair, there was one vote for Fast, so like it won, but like, but at what cost? Of course, who's coming? Where? Who's doing? Oh, someone's sending concert information out. I. Mm. Mm. Did not remember to do that event thing. Whoops. Need to go do those points. My Switch is just hanging around over here. You poor thing. Get back in the dock. Which, once again, as I had mentioned the last time when I was talking about how much I enjoyed my pink hair, that was definitely an impulse decision that I do not regret. Although it is kind of a bitch to style, but I digress. Yeah, my entire I get my layout, my stuff. It's confusing. Everything's blue. I just think it looks really nice. I like the blue, I like the cyber stuff. I like the pink, but I think I like the distinction of like all of the cool like, black and blue and like, gold and stuff. And then like IRL, it's like, oh, is that like pastel pink and the room's got like so much it's kind of like three shades of pink and like white, I guess. Um because having the absolute same for everything is kind of boring. So it's got like some pink and black in there too, sure. So yeah, that plus like the setup being very light and cute, I think is not what was originally expected. Hold up. Phasmophobia by Alan Wake coming May 12th, 2026. Oh, limited time event. Interesting. That'll be just shy of a month from now. too late to look into this, but what is the average playtime for Portal? First one. When focusing on main objectives, Portal is about 3 hours in length. Playtime about 4 hours. Actual time it took to complete first playthrough with cheats versus without cheats. Almost beat this again. Wait, it's not just a puzzle thing? You had to beat 5 to 6 hours the main game, the first one, without a guide? I'm sorry, Portal 2 average of 10.5 hours? Quite short when compared to the average playthrough for other... Huh? I remember saying at one point, oh, I'll play this. It'll be like a standalone stream. It'll be fine. Have we seen how long I take with some games? Especially with the Yap? Oh, that's gonna take like 3 streams. Date with Death ran us like 13 hours? And some Genshin quests that probably shouldn't have taken more than a handful were like 11 hours because we couldn't stop running around and, ADHD go burr or sitting here and talking or having to redo portions because holy shit, the court cases were interesting and I still haven't finished Fontaine, so fuck. Biped, we still haven't heard anybody get back around to. So that's fun. What else do I have on here? I think I should learn to trust my gut with being a little more decisive. Because I know it's gotta be annoying for y'all, and it pisses me off to go, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, we're gonna play this, we're gonna do this other thing. Actually, I'm gonna stream for another hour. Actually, no, I'm gonna stream for 5 more minutes. It's because I'm torn between, hey, I think I should probably end soon. I'm not feeling well. And hey, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. I haven't seen anyone in a while. I'm not completely confident if 2 days from now I'm going to be feeling well enough to do so, like how I would like to. So I like to stick around for as long as I can when I can. But generally, I am. It could be, admittedly, that since it's just, right, like just chatting and just like the model moving around and doing stuff, having to go back and forth constantly between the screens might be what's driving my eyes and my head crazy. Because, maybe not giving yourself a migraine and wanting to throw up would be like goaded for a stream. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything much that I could visually handle right now. And if I put on doing sticky business and running a sticker shop for like all of 15 minutes, you get me? It's not fair to anyone who wanted to see the gameplay and to anyone who was here and is like, just put on the fucking Coco Melon at this point. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm not sure about if we'll continue to stream that one. It is a cute game. I would like to get back to our Chunky Garfield adventures. But you have to play so much of that daily that to justify running a second file off stream and then not accidentally starting quests that we would end up doing on stream. Yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. There's so many other things that we need to get around to that, how do I put it? You do want to make the kind of content that you enjoy, but also you kind of have to be honest with yourself and about things where like not everything needs to be, 100% streamed or like, treated like work. Some games are just right, like this is a me treat, right? Like Nikki, like the Hello Kitty, but there are other things too where it's like, okay, this might not be a terrible experience, or this could be something that like different people come and go depending the different games you're playing, right? People loved Henry Stickmin. But if it's something that I know, like, either this thing is gonna feel annoying to stream or like nobody's gonna want to see this shit, right? I could just play it on my own at that point. So, kind of learning to find the middle ground of, okay, I don't want to do nothing, but like, oh, we're doing another co-op horror game. Aaron's struggling to read chat because there's like four people playing this one game and it's a whole lot of a mess. Like, I don't want chat to not, have fun with it. I do also want to get back to doing some things with friends. I'm also not a horror gamer, so I feel like that might then off put people who are like, this is fun. Oh, why the fuck are you playing this shit? So while I am variety, I'm still trying to find a good line in between. Yes, we will do, try to do RPGs and storyline. Yes, we might do a bit of the gacha games. We might write some visual novel or dating sim type of shit. I still need to figure out if I'm able to reschedule I think it was supposed to be MonsterCon with Kashi at some point. So like I do like some of the cute stuff. Again, I don't think that that's something y'all will like, but also with the way that I am kind of unhinged when streaming, there's a little part of me that's like, I guess could you I said I don't want vocals in my instrumentals. Please shut up. Um with the way that I am and the way that chat is, it's fun for a lot of things. I feel like deep down as I'm like psychoanalyzing this, holy shit. Welcome to 11 p.m. shenanigans. Uh, Again, as I'm thinking about it, I think it's that there are certain things that I really enjoy and that I hold like close to my heart, at least until the company fucks it over, right? But that I don't quote unquote want to see it necessarily sullied in the sense that, right, we make a lot of like dark humor jokes or a lot of like, oh, hey, that's an innuendo. And I think when it comes to certain things where I'm like, this is a very cutesy thing, or this is a very, it just does not have anything of that nature. And I, again, am someone who's in between, haha, I'm fine with jokes about things, but at the same time, kind of go like ace repulsion on things. So when I'm not in that mindset, or I'm like, please don't do this to this thing it doesn't feel fair to be like, hey, you guys are allowed to, like, these are the rules, and we go balls to the wall every day, except for that one time I play that one game. Like, that's usually how, when, like, you're doing, like, a sponsor thing and you're like, hey, people, please behave. Not when it's like, hey, I really like this one, like, man, like, I like some of the comfy, cozy stuff. But feeling like it divides y'all between we can be chaos and then ugh, we have to like pretend to behave and be all cozy. Like I don't stick to just one thing. Right? ADHD Gopher. But right, when you're in somebody else's chat, you don't want to have to feel like you're walking on shards of glass to be like, okay, what's gonna be allowed today? So if you are still here during this yap, yes, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with things that I have returned to, or again, like, are there certain things that are better to record or to just write? It's just me time. Like, a lot of this is things you have to think about. And given that I am still struggling to find something steady that I can actually, bring me excuse me, a potential paycheck, because obviously this is not paying all of the bills. I'm fortunate enough when it covers insurance or meds, which, again, thank you so much for that. Never a requirement, always appreciated. Um, yeah, just a whole lot that when coming back to things going, okay, I don't want to treat all of this like work. I do still want to, be able to vibe and game and do all the shit that we do. But yeah, a certain level of honesty is needed with oneself, and I've never shied from being a little too transparent at times, especially in the Discord announcements where I'm like, hey, I'll try and stream tomorrow. I couldn't today because I had a mental breakdown. My family is just like right. I had a Debbie down. I just will be like, that sucked. Anyway, see y'all tomorrow. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that we should destigmatize, but also sometimes shit happens. If every day I'm like, well, things happen. If it's an internet issue, I'll tell you. If I cannot say anything about the matter, I won't. If it's a family emergency, right, like, I will keep other people's information vague. But if I'm going, hey, I cannot get out of bed, I physically am like, right, like I'm sick, whatever happened, I'll just let you know. Like, unless it's like identifiable or like TMI, like I don't know. Maybe it's just that I've been fortunate enough, or maybe I'm just not on social media enough, where the people that I do have around me, I am very fortunate that I can speak about these things, and anyone else who's also going through it, we've been able to be supportive towards. So life happens. You don't have to pretend things are perfect. I'm not gonna sit here for pity points and go, oh my god, but like, you guys have to be nice to me and donate money. Don't you know that, like, I get sick and no, no, I've got my circumstances, as does everybody. Don't we fucking all? Like we say every other sentence, right? In this economy, because shit's tough right now. And it is tough often for a lot of people, unfortunately. I was letting out a sigh. Why did I sound like the grandma smokers in those commercials? Oh my god. I don't think it fully came through on the mic. It was like a car that couldn't start, like a hello. I'm so sorry. Everything's borked from like the name change, so I'm sorry that the raid message didn't go off. I'm glad the chat thing actually worked this time, but hello, what were you? It doesn't tell me anymore when people are streaming. I'm sorry. What were you playing tonight? Or what were you yapping about? Thank you so much for coming in. We are likely towards the tail end of stream, I do regret to inform. It's nearly midnight. We've been chatting for like 2 hours straight, and I've kind of given myself a headache from looking at too many screens. Uh, but yeah, welcome in. Name change was not a big deal. Went from AerinKei underscore VT to AerinKei. So yeah, if you've been around here or seen that name, yeah, same old, same old. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting our pal, and if you have to do any after stream care or you gotta raid and run, understandable. Please take care of yourself first and foremost. Remember to hydrate, posture check, rest your eyes for a little bit. Whatever you gotta do. Get some rest, shower, eat, take your meds. I have an alarm for mine this time. I promise. I swear. I covered the trekking with my water bottle. GG's. Well, already. It do begin close to the 2.5 hour mark, so we did successfully yap for like another 40. I will see if anybody that I know is on, and if we are able to find a raid target. Whoa. If not, I'm not gonna hold you guys hostage like last time. Because again, I've been trying to get better about. Ooh, I accidentally opened my own channel. Y'all were about to be hearing everything twice. Uh, right, trying to get. I've gotten better about like the confidence and other things, and like, right, especially being gone for a while, but sometimes learning to make a decision and stick to it is a little more difficult when you're torn between like a thing that you want to do and a thing that you're not like super sure about. So, bare minimum, keeping y'all in mind as a point of reference and going, okay, if I was watching, what would annoy the shit out of me? Sometimes dragging it out. We're gonna raid and I'm gonna keep talking for another 15 minutes. Like, listen, right? You run your stream, you do your stuff. I'm not telling anybody off for theirs. But it does kind of feel long-winded at times, so Somebody's doing Quabblemon. We've been seeing a lot of people doing a slime rancher recently. Not wall blacks. Oh, that was the other one when we were talking about games earlier. Games I do not fuck with. Tomodachi Life. Oh, that one seems so fun. Just Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I don't think there's anything similar energy. Everything else is just so heavily like warframed and wait, you are doing words on stream. Are you also yapping? This music is so vibey. I don't know, it's just so it's like lo-fi but like magical girl at the same time. What is that? I guess they added custom things. That's so funny. Okay, so they have custom words going on words on stream and they have custom stuff with like the fishing. Someone just pulled out like a super legendary SSR Novelette card. What the hell is going on? You know what? I haven't gotten the chance to say hi to our friend that we made during the Deep Space streams, Tiffy, so it seems like it's similar cozy chaos over there, so I will leave everybody in her hands for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I know this has been kind of the spur of the moment, you know, grab it by the chin, pull it by the ear, whatnot. Thank you for the squish exponent. But yeah, I will attempt to. If everything pans out, I just cannot be on too late because I have several appointments this week, you know, doctor's appointments and all. But Wednesday and Friday, if I'm able to, I would like to streameth a little bit. The goal is try to do Snacker Pass or Biped or some other sort of like potentially short collab on you know, Wednesday if I'm able to, Friday. I don't know, maybe we'll do Portal, depends on how I'm feeling. Depends on how much I gotta use this heating pad. If you know, you know. Are those feet? No, but these are feet, Hat, you thought. Take care, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you've been doing well. Unfortunately for everyone, including myself, not including my PC, who's gonna be happy to take a fucking break. Slacker. Just kidding, please don't blow up on me. And that word has just officially put me on a TSA watch list. Yippee! Those are not feet, but the bunny rabbit does have paws. You know what? Rinion does got her feet out. This ain't an only feet account. Be decent around here. You're not even wearing clothes. CPU's gonna melt now. You know, just because I was like, you know, you've only worked a couple times in the last couple of months. You're usually just slacking there. I know damn well that PC's gonna look at me and be like, and what do you do on any given day, bitch? So yeah, valid. It tends to work whenever I do. So I am kind of a shitty employer. But also you get plenty of vacation days. So like, that's what I thought. Okay, I've accidentally dragged this out enough. Because I was trying to remember. Okay, I did the gratitude message, the raid and all that, and actually get the raid started and copy paste the username to make sure I don't fuck things up. I am sorry for everyone who's just joining us towards the end now. It has been lovely to see you again. But again, unfortunately, it has been long enough that holy shit, my throat is on fire. Unfortunately, those who wake up some hours later and you're unfortunate. Fortunate. My words, my brain is melting. Forget the CPU. Yeah, copy the message. It would be smart to do that because I definitely didn't forget to copy it last time and have to go back into my own Twitch page chat and copy it and then go take it to somebody else's chat that we raided. Absolutely not. That would be so fucking embarrassing. And I don't know if the post raid message thing that I put on Mix It Up will actually proc, but in what it's supposed to do is in case you don't get taken through with the raid automatically, or if somebody joins in afterwards and sees the page, it should remain in chat for another couple minutes. Um, like, hey, we went over this person's page if you want to go check them out and, say you were part of the thing. So that's all there is to it. Alrighty. Oh, shifting into the stream, it's a Rin raid. Oh my god, we've gotten raided. And with that, I will try and see you all again shortly. Again, what would also be smart is me reminding to, okay, look, I'm gonna plug the Discord if anybody wants to hang out. The socials, I pretty much am only active on the YouTube and Twitch largely, again, and the Discord. The other ones, I'll post something if it's important. Otherwise, sorry about that. But social media was making the anxiety so bad I didn't stream for 4 months. So if you want me on socials, you're not gonna have me on streams. I do need to get around to making some more shorts though. Alrighty. I did not start. Alright. You didn't see that. Alright. Bye-bye.